Hello, this is Coach Schuman here. I'm going to go over the North Jersey State Championship previews upcoming this weekend. First, we'll start with North 2 Group 4, a much anticipated game between Elizabeth, who was seeded number 3, and the number 8 seed Piscataway. Elizabeth stars Elijah Hughes, one of the top kids that came through our NUC events, plays on a fantastic team that beat the likes of Union and Westfield on their way to a potential state championship. I'm going with Elizabeth to be the state champs in North 2 Group 4. Next, we go to North 2 Group 2. Much anticipated battle between Madison and Summit, two powerful teams out in the North Jersey area, a little bit west, but out in North Jersey. Both have powerful running attacks, both have fantastic quarterbacks and outstanding defenses. Both teams have had lopsided victories throughout the course of the season, but I'm going with Madison as my North 2 Group 2 pick. In North 2 Group 1, we have WEEQUAHIC playing Cedar Grove, which has legendary coach at the helm at Cedar Grove. Always, every single year, a powerful program. This year, playing a WEEQUAHIC team, has outstanding athletes all over their field, fantastically winning against Lyndhurst by over 40 points in that game. I pick WEEQUAHIC in North 2 Group 1. Now we flip over to the North 1 Group 4 state championship games. Much anticipated game with Montclair taking on North Bergen. Montclair with Khalif Urban, who has over 35 touchdowns rushing, accounted for 40+ touchdowns on the season. Fantastic athlete, one of the top players in the state of New Jersey, if not the top player in the state of New Jersey. Takes on North Bergen, led by Vin Ascalise, ferocious linebacker and fullback for North Bergen. In his grandfather's final game, Coach Ascalise as the head coach of North Bergen before he retires. I pick Montclair. Not enough to stop Khalif Urban. Too much firepower. Fantastic athlete. They've rolled throughout their season. They've beaten the likes of St. Peter's Prep. Beating a parochial is an amazing accomplishment for a big Group 4 school like that. We go with Montclair State as your state champs in North 1 Group 4. We have a much anticipated matchup once again between Riverdale, who only has 1 loss on the season, and West Essex, who also has 1 loss on the season, which was to DELBARTON. Both teams are fantastically coached, perennial powers within the North Jersey area. Riverdale is a place that I actually coached at. I was an assistant coach. We won the state championship back in 2007. Fantastic coaching staff there with Coach Nymphius and Coach Klaus, taking on a West Essex who's pretty much dominated everybody other than the parochial school that they've lost to. I got to go and pick against, as much as it hurts me to do this, to pick against my team. I got to pick West Essex in that state championship game. In North 1 Group 3, state championships, we got Wayne Hills taking on Old TAPPAN. Wayne Hills has a bunch of controversy around the program. They're now going to end up suspending most of those 9 players that were caught up in an incident with Wayne Valley, rightfully so. They're taking on Old TAPPAN, who is a fantastic program led by Devin Fuller, All-American Devin Fuller. It's Wayne Hills power running attack versus Devin Fuller athletic running and passing attack. Originally, I would have gone with Wayne Hills, but I think that maybe Old TAPPAN can pull off the upset in this game and stop Wayne Hills from their, I think, 7 straight state championships. I'm picking Old TAPPAN in an upset in North 1 Group 3. In North 1 Group 1, we have POMPTON Lakes taking on Glen Rock. POMPTON Lakes has powerful running attack, slight upset over Saddlebrook with their big lineman, very powerful running attack with the Torres brothers. Taking on Glen Rock, who has this athletic team, very good passing attack, fantastic coaching staff. I think POMPTON Lakes' power running game and physicality is too much. It's going to be too much for Glen Rock, and POMPTON Lakes will prevail in the state championship in North 1 Group 1. In non-public Group 3, St. Joe's takes on DELBARTON. Both powerful programs, both perennial powers. DELBARTON comes in undefeated, but I think St. Joe's athletic running attack, led by the younger Garvin, as well as fantastic coaching staff and fantastic athletes in all the skill position areas. I think St. Joe's is going to be a little bit too much for the, at the time, undefeated DELBARTON. Don Bosco Prep takes on Bergen Catholic again, back-to-back years. Don Bosco Prep is undefeated, ranked number 1 in the country on almost every single poll that is out there. Bergen Catholic, the number 2 team in the state of New Jersey, and also in the top 125 in the country in many different polls. There's going to be a little bit too much of Don Bosco Prep, Julius Peppers, Elijah Shoemate, Laurente Carew. too many athletes to be able for Bergen Catholic to handle. I'm going with Don Bosco Prep. All those athletes, very disciplined team. The way practices more than they do, and they're going to be able to just overwhelm in 4 quarters the vaunted passing attack that Coach Campanelli has, and they're fantastically coached, but Don Bosco Prep is just going to have a little bit too much. I picked Don Bosco Prep. And that wraps up Coach Schuman's picks for North Jersey State Championship playoffs for 2011. Great season in North Jersey from a football standpoint. Looks like if everything goes the way it should, Don Bosco Prep will end as the #1 program, not just in the state of New Jersey, but in the country.